Hello, and thank you for joining Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation's pre-recorded informational session about the Clinical Investigator Award. My name is Megan Allen, and I am the Scientific Director at Damon Runyon. If after this pre-recorded info session, you have any questions about the foundation, any of our awards, or the Clinical Investigator Award, you can email me at megan.allen@damonrunyon.org. So today I quickly wanted to go over a little bit of history about the foundation, and then I'll go into sort of the nuts and bolts of the Clinical Investigator Award. So first, Damon Runyon's mission is to fund high-risk, high-reward cancer research. We identify and enable young scientists who are brilliant, brave, and bold enough to go where others have not. The foundation all began with a friendship. Walter Winchell, the inventor of gossip journalism, was deeply affected by his best friend, Damon Runyon's death from throat cancer. Damon Runyon himself was quite famous and a prolific writer who penned the book Guys and Dolls, which later became a hit Broadway play. After Damon Runyon's death, Walter Winchell started the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation with the help of a few famous Hollywood stars as well as Broadway stars, which generously donated to get us started. Today, we are a public charity that raises donations from across the nation to support cancer research. We're extremely proud of our alumni, of which 13 have Nobel Prizes, 41 received National Academy of Medicine, are National Academy of Medicine members, 97 are National Academy of Science members, 7 have received National Medal of Science, and 15 are Lasker Award winners. Since our beginning in 1946, Damon Runyon has funded over 4,000 scientists with an investment of over $430 million. This year, we commit to give $18 million across 6 award programs. And our impact is multifaceted and bridges several research domains, of which we've listed a few here. So therapeutic innovation, technology, biotech startups. And our scientists have significantly contributed to bringing several therapies to market, listed here on the left, as well as contributed significantly to the development of such technologies such as CRISPR, genome sequencing, and a few others. And lastly, they have co-founded several successful biotech companies. Our awards are funded through the support of the general public, scientific companies, and elite nonprofits. Notably, 100% of all donations are used to fund cancer research. These donations come from biotech and pharma companies that understand how crucial your work is to the development of next-generation therapies. Also, elite nonprofits such as HHMI and other charitable organizations also recognize your potential and partner with us so that we can fund your science. We fund early career investigators with pioneering new ideas. Our programs fund a wide variety of research from basic science, so the development of technologies so that you can visualize subcellular organelles, RNA biology, and this also then leads into investigator-initiated clinical trials or patient-focused research. Our early investigators come from institutions across the United States. So this information is publicly available on our website. You can go to our website and you can view projects based on cancer focused or geographical location. So for example, you could come here, you could hover your mouse over California, click on the state, and we would list all of the researchers who are currently funded in that state by institution as well as and list their projects as well. So our award programs support the entire spectrum of cancer research. We first start here with basic research, where we have the Damon Runyon Fellowship and the Quantitative Biology Fellowship for postdocs. We also have the Damon Runyon Radcliffe Innovation Award, which straddles basic research or funds basic research and then also funds translational research. However, I think of interest today for the group, we also have 2 awards that straddle translational research as well as clinical research, and that is the Damon Runyon Clinical Investigator Award and the Damon Runyon Physician Scientist Training Award. And so today I'm going to quickly go over or summarize the eligibility requirements, as well as some other helpful tips and advice for the Clinical Investigator Award. So the Damon Runyon Clinical Investigator Award supports independent young physician scientists conducting disease-oriented research that demonstrates a high level of innovation and creativity. The goal of this award is to increase the number of physicians capable of moving seamlessly between the lab and the patient's bedside in search of breakthrough treatments. Our award provides a formalized mentorship plan, as well as 80% protected research time. So the deadline for the Clinical Investigator Award is February 1st, 2023 at 4 p.m., and you can apply through Proposal Central. To be eligible, you must hold an MD, DO, or MD PhD degree and have completed your subspecialty training and be U.S. board eligible. You must also have a valid, active U.S. medical license at the time of application, be within the first 5 years of holding your initial independent assistant professor position or an equivalent position at a U.S. institution. So the cutoff date for your initial appointment to an assistant professorship is July 1, 2018 for this cycle. You may not hold an R01 or an R01 equivalent grant at the time of application. You must be able to dedicate 80% effort to research and also apply in conjunction with a mentor who is established in the field of clinical translational cancer research, cancer prevention, and/or epidemiology. Please note that only one application will be accepted from a mentor per review session. This includes co-mentors as well. And for any applicant out there, you may apply 2 times during your eligibility period. And so for funding, so the Clinical Investigator Award is generously funded. You receive a total of $600,000 that will be distributed over 3 years. So during years 1, 2, and 3, you will receive $200,000 for stipend, salary, and/or research expenses. You will also be allowed and given $33,333 per year for those first 3 years for any outstanding medical school loan repayments. For the child care allowance, we also give $1,000 per year per child. And so if you note here, I also included years 4 and 5 because we do allow an opportunity for you to competitively apply for the Damon Runyon Clinical Investigator Award Continuation Grant, which provides up to 2 additional years of support to complete a promising avenue of research and/or initiate or continue a clinical trial. And so for the application components, we require the typical documents that are pretty similar for other physician scientist awards. In here, I've highlighted in blue where we stand out or we may be unique in some of the forms or documents that we ask for. So for the applicant, will require a cover sheet, an at-a-glance form, and a research experience sheet. These are just very helpful sort of ways for us to look quickly at your name, institution, as well as any critical contacts in the Office of Sponsored Research. And the research experience sheet is a way for you to provide an abbreviated list of your past research experience. If you look at number 4, we require an applicant's appointment letter. So that's the appointment letter that you received from the institution when you were offered your first assistant professorship or your assistant professorship. Then we also require something called an applicant's letter. And that's a letter from you where you tell us, Damon Runyon, your vision for your long-term research goals. Next, we ask for a personal statement. And so in this personal statement, you can explain to us how this Damon Runyon Award will help you reach those long-term goals for your research program. You may also include any information about your background or obstacles or challenges that you may have had to overcome to get where you are today. We ask for an NIH-style biosketch, a full bibliography with hyperlinks to each research article. So for the bibliography, it's important that you pay attention to the format guidelines on our website. We ask that you list your primary research articles first and highlight your name, followed by any review articles, and then book chapters or any other literature that you have published. And once again, you would highlight your name and where it comes in that author list. In number 9, we ask for an annotated list of the applicant's most important publications, where you're able to list up to 5. And you may then provide 1 to 2 sentences about why they were or how they were so impactful to the field. We also ask you to list applicants' accomplishments. You may list up to 3 and provide a paragraph explaining how and why this accomplishment was impactful to the field. And then you provide or upload a list of your current and pending research support, an abstract and summary of the research, which are the same. And then lastly, the research proposal, which is up to 5 pages long. On the institution side, we require a letter of commitment endorsed by both the dean or center director and the chair of the department. In this letter, the dean or the chair will also include information about your startup package, as well as the lab space that's guaranteed for you and any other support that the institution gives to young investigators. For your mentors, so you can apply with 1 mentor, or you can apply with a mentor and a co-mentor. If you apply with 2 mentors, each mentor needs to provide a letter of support, a bio sketch, as well as a current and pending support document. For the training plan, only 1 training plan will be uploaded. That's a maximum of 3 pages, 4 if you have a co-mentor, and that's 1 training plan that both mentors will draft together. For the letters, you're required to upload 2 letters of recommendation, and you may upload up to 3 letters of collaboration. Please ensure that letters of collaboration are truly a letter of collaboration and not a letter of recommendation. So for the evaluation criteria for the Clinical Investigator Award, we measure the excellence of the applicant as well as the mentor or mentors, innovation, creativity, quality, and originality of the research proposal. We also heavily weigh the commitment of the mentor and the institution to the development of and training of the applicant as a skilled clinical research investigator. We look for evidence of the applicant's commitment to clinical translational and/or cancer prevention research, and their ability to apply advances in laboratory research to clinical problems. Equally, we look for the importance of the proposed research to the field of cancer and/or cancer prevention, adherence of the proposal to the definition of clinical research as set out on our webpage, and the adherence to the handshake rule. Please note that if you're a pathologist or a pathologist candidate, the handshake rule does not apply. And so when you're awarded a Damon Runyon Award, you automatically join a scientifically rich community that offers many opportunities. First and foremost, you have the scientific freedom to explore the questions that you care about most. You join a built-in network of top researchers who are open to the idea of sharing data as well as ideas, which hopefully lead to successful collaborations and lifelong mentorship. And so with that, if you have any other questions, please feel free to email us at awards@damonrunyon.org, or once again, you can email me individually at megan.allen@damonrunyon.org. And lastly, I just wanted to introduce you to our amazing awards team. We are led by our president and CEO, Dr. Yang Lee, who is also a former Damon Runyon Fellow. We also have our Chief Administrative Officer, Claire Cahill, myself, and our Programs Coordinator, Shannon Donovan. And so if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out, and also visit our website for more information about all of our award programs, our scientists, as well as any upcoming initiatives that we may have in the works. So thank you very much and good luck.